Alright, Doom for the Game Boy Advance. Is it any good? It's by Activision. Must be, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not a bad Wii handheld version. Right off the bat, I'm just going to say to you, it is not the most definitive version of Doom. So hold tight and I'll get to what one I suggest for you later on in the video. So right off the bat, there is no sound or no music for the title screen. That is bad because that's kind of what draws you in when you... Well, it drew me in when I first played Doom. And so, yeah, there's nothing like that. It's just pure silence. Press start, you're greeted with this menu screen, new game, options, load game credits. Have a look at the options for shits and giggles. Messages on, sound effects on. Sounds like they've got the sound effect for the cursor moving, which is nice. Here we've got dynamic lighting or static lighting. I'm not sure what you might get a better frame rate with just static lighting as opposed to dynamic, but dynamic I used in the playthrough I did on my YouTube channel prior to this, so we'll try static lighting and see if we get any sort of better results. I don't think we will, but yeah, we'll try. Brightness and set control, yeah, let's just leave that as is. Okay, new game. You only get the first 3 episodes. There's one more episode in the PC version called Thy Flesh Consumed. So you're getting one adventure short, sadly. Knee Deep in the Dead is probably the one most people are familiar with that played Doom back in the 90s because that was the shareware version. So, yeah, pretty cool. Nice selection of difficulties here. We're just going to go Nightmare. And we're in. So I miss games where you could just press like a couple of buttons and then be into the action, you know. So up is to move forward, down is to move backwards. You can be strafing left if you press the left shoulder button, strafe right if you press the right shoulder button. To change weapons is a bit of a mare, so you've got to hold down the 2 strafing buttons, L and R, and then press up on the directional pad and it'll change. I don't have another weapon right now, but I'll demonstrate that soon. Yeah, but it runs pretty smooth. It's not too bad. The monsters have got green blood, which is nice, because Nintendo obviously don't like it that the demons have red blood. They're not red-blooded. They're not like us. So yeah, let's change weapons, shall we? So we hold down the left and right shoulder button, press up on directional pad, and it'll change through that way. If you press down, it'll go back. So if I want to change back my pistol, I'll do that. If I want to cycle through, I'll just keep pressing up or down. And yeah, so you got your fist here. Go fist some stuff. Oh, I'm gonna fist the wall. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it controls okay. It's not like gonna blow you away. It's quite slow paced in comparison to actual Doom. Like, yeah. See, this here should be a pile of guts with blood around it, and it's just green. It's kind of unidentifiable. If you ever wanted to know what it was like playing as Doom Guy with astigmatism, then I highly recommend this version of Doom. Maybe a little bit of short-sightedness as well. Or maybe he's just drunk. I don't know. But, yeah, either way, it's, oh, look at that. Yeah, sometimes some of the flashing can be a little bit overwhelming. If you're playing it on a big screen, I just got to warn you of that. If you're, like, sensitive to flashing lights or whatever. There is one area that kind of... Because it's not so bad on a Game Boy Advance screen, but because it's being played... I'm playing this on a Retron 5 with a SNES controller, the way it should be played. Yeah, so on a TV, it's sort of like a little bit overwhelming having the flashing lights. There's an area where you get invincibility, and the whole screen will kind of go whitish, like everything looks kind of like a shade of white and grey. And as you're going out of that, like as you're losing the invincibility, it'll start to flash white and grey, and then it'll go back to this view and then flash again, like quite rapidly too. So it can be a bit much. And when you get the hazmat suit for like walking in the ooze, like that green shit I just walked through back there, you actually the whole screen goes green, and it's just so hard to see like what the fuck's going on. Another thing that I find weird is they chose to use the getting hurt sound effect as like a sound effect for when you fall off of a high area and you don't actually get damaged. They just use the same sound effect. But hey, it is a handheld version. They've got to kind of use as much space as they can have on the cartridge. But yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll demonstrate. Hopefully I'll... no, I'm not going to... I'll demonstrate the sound effects if I get hurt. Okay, they can't shoot me. Okay. Oh, the monsters still attack each other. That's cool. That's good to know. I actually wondered if they would. I thought that was just a PC thing, but yeah. And no, I don't mean politically correct. Although those politically correct people seem to attack each other as well. But we won't get political. We're playing Doom. Okay, so... yeah, if you fall off... yeah, he still makes the same sound as if you're getting hurt. So it's really weird. So, yeah, like I said, this is not the definitive way to play. What definitive way to play do you recommend, James? Well, funny you should ask, because I'm going to tell you that right now. Introducing Doom plus Doom 2. Now, you think that's just two separate games, just like that you buy in one package and you just play them and that's it. No. No. Maybe they could have actually worded that a little bit better. So, if you get into it, you've got Doom, you've got Doom 2, you've got master levels for Doom 2, you've got TNT Evolution, you've got the Platonia Experiment, you've got No Rest for the Living, you've got Sigil and Sigil 2, don't know what the hell those are, and Legacy of Rust. So these are just all sort of different versions of Doom, like official releases. So that's pretty cool. And not only do you have this, so if we go into Doom 1, right, you've got the title screen music that the Game Boy Advance version is so lacking in. You've got buttery smooth gameplay. You've got, I think it's like, it's as true to the original as it could possibly be, but it's obviously been tweaked, and there's no screen tearing or anything that's going to sort of be jarring to you. It's exactly how you would remember it. If you had a bad memory and were like, yeah, this was way cooler looking than, you know, than anything I'd ever seen. It was pretty bad, like looking back, like just how bad the screen tearing and stuff was. But hey, this version really is the definitive version to play if you want to play Doom. And I highly recommend this, because not only do you get the different versions of Doom, but you've also got mods, and they're all for free as well, so you can just go browse. And I got Simpsons Doom. Look, someone did a Mario one. Look, there's just like, yeah, hours and hours of different, and you can just download them. Like, you can just simply go and download them. So if we go to Mario Doom, we're like, okay, and just click subscribe, it downloads it for you. Simple. We're not going to show this version because Nintendo likes to sue people, and we don't want this game getting in trouble. So shh, there's no Mario on here. What are you talking about? There's only Sonic Doom 2. Okay, anyway, let's get into the actual game and I'll show you. I mean, you can see for yourself. Like, here's the fourth chapter, like Flesh Consumed. So yeah, the Game Boy Advance versions all kind of run into each other as well, I noticed. So like when you're playing through the first chapter, it'll automatically just go straight into the second and not actually sort of give you, not like a cutscene, but a wall of text that the original PC version used to give you and let you know that you'd finished it. So that's the Game Boy Advance version. This version has all of that, and it is, yeah, it is the most definitive way to play. I can't stop saying that because it just really is. So, yeah, highly recommend this version. I don't really know. Like, you've seen Doom already, but I just thought I'd show this bit off. I don't know what else to say. Buy Doom plus Doom 2 for modern consoles. So PS4, PS5. I mean, you may want to play the classic versions. I don't know, but this is... I don't know why you would when you've got these brilliantly remastered versions here. Oh, see, there's only one difference is the med pack has a green cross, and see, the guts is red. So that's good. They just switched it because I think something to do with the... Is it the paramedics or something have... they have the rights to the Red Cross or something like that, so you can't actually have that in the game anymore. I don't know why that's a thing now. Like, it just used to be pretty standard stuff for any game. Like, Medal of Honor also was like med pack. You would get a Red Cross med pack, and it was just, no one cared. And now all of a sudden it's not right, you can't do it. So I don't know. I don't understand any of this stuff. I'm just some nerd gamer on the internet talking shit. And with that, I will take my leave. Oh heck, I almost forgot. Doom plus Doom 2 comes with online multiplayer. That would be deathmatch or online co-op. You can also do split screen. It's not required to have an online subscription to play single player, but sadly for consoles you will need an online subscription, whether it's Nintendo Online Service or PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live. Okay, yeah, so Doom plus Doom 2 also comes with the original soundtrack, of course, but it also has a remix soundtrack, which sounds just as awesome, in my opinion. At first, I switched it back to the old school one because that's what I grew up with. But then I got curious, and I was like, hey, I might just give this remix stuff a bit of a try. And yeah, it was actually really, really good. Going back to the online multiplayer, it is cross-platform. So if your friend is on PC and you're on Switch or on PS5 or what have you, whatever platform, you can still play with your friends, which is really cool. Because LR Artunist and I played together. She was on PC and I was on PS5. So yeah, this should be the footage now if I'm playing that footage. I'm trying to get it off of YouTube because I uploaded it from my PS5 and now I've downloaded it. And yeah, it's a hell of a mess. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely buy Doom plus Doom 2 and whatever platform you have it on, just get it. It's fantastic. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.